یو گایز چطور بچه‌ها، پوی تو پیس هستم. امروز اومدیم با ادامه پارت 4 بازی هاگوارد لگسی. امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. مثل اینکه واقعا دوست داشتید بازی رو، چون از انرژی و لایک که توی ویدیو میکوبید، از سابی که دارید میکنید معلومه که دوست دارید. پس ما هم کنترل این بازی رو براتون پارت میذاریم و میریم رو به جلو. خب عرضم به حضورتون که الان ما باید چند تا اساینمنت برای پروفسور هکت انجام بدیم که اسپل دیپلسور رو به ما یاد بده. خب باید فوکس پوشن و ماکسیما رو با هم مصرف بکنیم. برای اینکه این مرحله هم بریم فقط کافیه که برید توی هاگسمیت و عرضم موضوعتون مغازه اسپل فروشی و چی دیگه همین پریچیز کنید و عشق کنید. اوپن.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
اوکی. خب این میشه ماکسیما.
Thank you.
اینم ادرس پوشن که دارید بکنم یادونه نیاز نیست. عرضم به حضورتون که گفتش که همزمان اولی نمیخونی این داداش خب فوکس بود دیگه. ماکسیما آخ این بود. لعنتی وایسا خراب کرد.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
فوکس اینه.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Excellent.
تمام است.
Accio. Levioso.
کلامون رو نگاه کنید.
Accio.
خب برگردیم ها. تو اینجا چرا اینجا ببینید چی داریم. دهنت شکلاتی و تا من اینو وا میکنم شما برید تبلیغ بازرگانی اسلامی ببینید و بیاین. آماده اید؟ دادا یو گایز چطور بچه‌ها، پول تو فیت هستم. امروز اومدیم با یه ویدیو رکورد چیکن خاورمیانه دیگه. ناموسن گل خورده. Only one inside. حالم خوب.
How are your assignments coming along?
من تمام اسایمنتاتون رو کامل کردم.
You should be ready to learn to pulse.
رو یاد بگیری.
Let's see what you can do.
پوست رو.
Concentrate.
اوکی. مربع، ضربدر و مثلث. داداش به همین راحتی. دیپولسو دامیکو.
You've got it now. If you like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest.
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
خب اومدیم فلاینگ کلاس. اخ حاجی این چوبا وای بالاخره گین.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get
بروم
started.
اسمش.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam
یه حواست
Gower.
جمع کن.
Everyone, please welcome
Clopton.
a new student to our flying class.
میگه بهش خود
The
کامل
goal of
بگید.
today
به
is
دانش
to
آموزی
remind
جدید
all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
میگه
This
چجوری
idea,
جابجا
some of
بشیم
you
و
have
اینکه
forgotten.
مراقب باشیم و
Diving,
خطر بریم
rolling,
بر
and
اونور.
loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyo
Quidditch
Hashitane.
players.
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone
Thank you,
kept up with
Hokeshi.
their practice over the summer
دخترم
holidays.
بس.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight
یه
on
برای
the
اینکه
seat.
راحت سوار بشیم دست راستتون رو بیارید بغلتون و بگید آپ و سوارش بشید. همین راحتی.
Thank you.
مرسی.
Now, your
حالا
turn.
نوبت شماست.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
داداش ما خیلی دقت داریم.
Up.
آپ داداش.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side.
یه پا اونور یه پا
None of
اینور.
that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your
در درس
first lesson,
اول
fly
مثلا
through each
رینگ
ring
رد
in the
بشید و
courtyard. Do take
خیلی
care.
آروم.
The brooms
I
are
think I'm getting the
school
hang of
property.
this.
I want them returned in one
چه
piece.
حالی میده. آفرین.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how
فعالیت
well you manage with a more
advanced area
advanced exercise, shall we?
آره دو تندتر میره.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
وای وایسا.
Nice day for a flight.
Ha! Good. I've
برو
got this.
برو. چجوری اون دقیقه سری میره؟
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing
Oi,
the
sir.
lake as a first year.
میگیرمت. یواش ماه.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
وایسا. بابا نامردی داره چوبش بهتر از منه. من یه دونه هم میست ندم. یه اونقدر هم بد نبود. وایسا. یه گل کاشتی آفرین. دست وقت داری؟
Have a moment. I say, I watched you fly through those rings.
میگه من باید
You seem to
مواظب
handle
بودم که
yourself on
نخوری
that
زمین ولی
dusty
دیدم
school
واقعا بلدی
broom
مثل
well
اینکه.
enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a
میگه
bit
من
more
چیز چالنج
challenging.
تورتر
But
دارم.
I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you
یک
might be
اسکریدری مثل
interested
تو
in
باید
making
بدونه
an
چجوری
escape
کلاس
from
فرار کنه.
class?
یه کلاس این از خارج از کلاس کاری انجام بدین.
What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour,
آره یه
so
کار
to
خفندری
speak.
بکنی.
Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now,
Oh,
the
enjoy
flight over the
Sakhtar tomorrow,
Transfiguration
that's
Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
یه بیایی دعا کنیم که هدمستر ما رو نبینه پنجره اتاقش.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
چی فکر کردی داداش؟
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
آهنگو!
How is Everett flying so
تو چی
quick?
اینقدر سریع فرار
Here's something
میکنی؟
handy to
منتر
know.
میری.
Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
الدو.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part
حالی
hippogriff?
میده. اون استیماشون پایینه.
There's the famous bridge.
خود
Think of
معروف
all the
همونه.
magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't
اون
it?
زمینه.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
گویتیچ هم چیزی بود.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our
دیگه
tour.
برگردیم به استاد.
Let's hurry back.
آمدیم استاد. آی کله اومدم پیشه.
Hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you
و
two been?
شما دقیقا کجا بودید؟
Oh, hello,
Professor.
Professor. We were trying to get a bit of
ما
extra
داشتیم یک کم
practice in.
تمرین اضافی
Hefty
میکردیم.
points will be taken from each of you for not following
نصف
my
امتیاز منفی
instructions.
داده جفتمون.
Mr. Clopton, I am
یه
disappointed.
نامی هم
in you.
کردی.
You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor,
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
گفتش که نباید این کارو میکردی. و برای
As for
تو
you, you do well to use better judgment in the
تو باید
future.
حواست بیشتر جمع کنی.
Chin up.
حالا اوکی
That was
باش.
some rather
اوکیه.
good flying.
با این حال پرواز خوبی بود.
sorry about that business with
دیگه
Kagawa.
ببخشید واسه
You
دزدکی
have
پیش
to
اومد.
admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting
میگه
out
منم
the
دوست
weeks at
داشتم
Spintwitches
بعد از
in
این
Hogsmeade.
کلاس
He's always
این
looking to
رمان
test
تحویل
new
اینو ندم.
models.
برم باش دور
I'll
بزنم.
keep an eye out for you in the sky.
گفت بعد اگه تو میتونی خوشحالت. Quest completed. اوکی. حالا واس بریم کجا؟ Quest. هیچی؟ ایوه. بذار بریم تو ایونتاری ما چیه داریم؟ اوکی. باید چیکار کنیم؟
I've not
Okay.
forgotten about our library venture. How did
بریم
you fare?
که سباستیان داشتم.
Bring charm. It's typically
Sebastian.
یه مدتی
It's been
میگذره
a while.
سباستیان.
It has.
خوشحالم
Glad you
که
received
اولامو
my
گرفتی.
owl. I have
something
یه
to
چیز دارم
show
که
you.
نشون بدم بهت.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the
بذار اول
library.
Of course.
تشکر کنم بابت اینکه
Scribble tried to give me detention.
کتابخونه بام کردی.
But I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find
یه
what you
پیله
were
کسی
looking
دنبالش
for?
میگشتیم؟
I did, but
یه آره
something
ولی یه
was
چیزیش
missing.
کم بود.
I'm not sure here
ولی
is the best
مطمئن
place
نیستم
to
جای
discuss
خوبی
it.
واسه
Understood.
بحثش باشه.
We can talk more in a moment.
Oh.
In the Undercroft. Not even the professors know
داخل
about this place.
آندرکرافت جایی که حتی پروفسورش نمیدونن. از این طرف.
This way.
سیکرت روم. آندرکرافت کجاست؟
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well
یه
disguised.
جای مخفی اینجاست. هیچکی نمیدونه. Under the craft اینطور.
How did you find this place? My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister. And she loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. Never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. This place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. You should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Woo! Confringo.
You're getting it.
Ooh.
Try it out. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot. I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo,
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without her.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
She misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, we'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an out.
بریم دیگه.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ernest. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about space to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me on this. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much. I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
My kind soul, help me.
Okay. The room of the requirements. Okay. Professor Weasley.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
دور از چشمه. وای همون اتاق است که توپ گویتیچ بود. چی بود؟ اونجا بود. توپ چی بود اسمش؟ ببخشید مثلا من استاپ کردی جنومو گره نداشت بیام کارم شما چجوری اینجا رو باز کردی؟ یا خدا بریم؟ شما فسور؟ اینجا کجاست؟
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one's in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
Revelio.
But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? Must have sneaked fast and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evan's spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs.
Evanesco برو درسته. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on the chairs.
Woo!
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss it some
میگه اونا تبدیل شده مونستون. دیگه راجعش رو بعدا صحبت می‌کنیم.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
اون الفه؟ چیه؟
Is that
خدای من.
my old
کیف بچگی دوران مدرسه؟
wondered where that had got to.
یه باورم تا اینجاست.
I'll just
یه سریع
take a
نگاه
quick
میدم
look at
بهش.
this. Give you an opportunity
Come
to
explore
explore on your own
location.
until we locate
اینا چیه؟
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
چیز فیزیکیه. راست داداش.
Revelio.
حالا
Accio.
داداش چی شد؟ ادبیات
Revelio.
آخرشت
Levioso.
این راکو
No, no! That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. اسلام میشه خودش. شه. Big often. Never really that. میگه به همون نیاز داری.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Oh, چیه؟
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Golden snitch. این توپه.
Perhaps you should summon your wits.
The pulsar. Levioso.
داداش برو دیگه نمیره
Revelio. Levioso.
خب وایس اینجا باید یک کاری کنیم
Revelio.
چجوری
Levioso.
وایس
Accio.
برو دیگه نمیره این یه رای باید داشته باشه اینجوری اون
Revelio.
آها
Accio.
اصلا نیاز نبود گوشه حالا داداش ریبری رو برو درسته
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
دیگه
Yikes! Careful! Huh?
تو اینجایی
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. It will come to you.
Hello.
دنبالت میگشتیم
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student? Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The room of requirement will always be equipped for the seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Well, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need. The room will do the rest.
Wow.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work
خودت
with.
همه چی درست کردی.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Okay, you have unlocked a desk of description. Okay. باید الان خالی کنیم. اون وسیله ها که علامت سوال داشت پیدا میکردیم اینونتوریمون اینجا آنلاک میشه.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring.
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring. Very good.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite deceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay, the spell design. داداش اوکی پوشن همه رو میکاریم. یه دونه اینو میخوام. این از این یه دونه از این You have reached your border for this type of item. این همونه؟ نمیذاره. خب اینم از این.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogwarts or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay. Woo! Room of the requirements.
Deek hasn't seen this here before.
یا اینجا میخوام بخورم.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
اینم از این. نمیشینه حالا. نمیذاره. اینه که داری کله؟ بابا اینجا رو نگاه. خب فرش هم میتونیم بذاریم. نه داداش ایوه. نه اینا بکنیم چون بعضیشو خریدیم. اوکی از این که نمیتونی از این رفت کنی اینم اوکی یه دونه جون. اوکی بله Speak to Professor Weasley. Okay.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. Return to me once you've gathered enough. تا جادوی باید یاد بده. ایوه. خب 50 تا میخواد. 50 تا میخواد. نمیشه اینا رو عوض کردم. بریم سراغ next quest. Tap chamber.
Revelio.
Secret room داشتی؟ فیلمش بود.
I was hoping to see you.
امیدوار بودم که ببینمت.
Finally, Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Speaking of, listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about my secret cavern. I went there and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
اوکی فقط باید خواهیم برگردیم اونجا باید کتاب اخلون ببریم.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
یا خدا لحظه تاریخیه باورش نمیشه اینجا رو پیدا کردم خیلی وقت دنبال اینجا میگشتم
This looks promising.
به نظر اینجاش اینجا باید باشه واو
Map. There's Hogsmeade.
جد map اینجا هاگزمیده
The Forbidden Forest.
جنگل ممنوع است
Of course.
اینجا هاگوارده
It's magnificent.
یه خارق العاده است پروفسور اومد
If only you were here to see this.
Okay.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
یا به هیچ کمی نمی‌دونیم کجا میریم. تازه شروع شد داستان. نگاه کن. نزدیکترینش هم اینجاست فسترا بره. خب بچه‌ها امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. این بود از پارت 4 بازی هاگوارت لگسی. سعی می‌کنم پارتاشو رو کم حداقل براتون یه ساعت بذارم چون هم راحت‌تر بتونید ببینید هم که بهتون حال بده. کلی دوستتون دارم. لایک و سابسکرایبتون نرو تا ویدیو رو می‌بینمتون. پیس اوت.